you're gonna be there Friday night?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna be my corner Friday night?
Oh. Yeah, I guess we don't have class right now. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if you're gonna be at the
I don't know.
Well, if you're there,
I'll try to be.
I would appreciate you
Okay.
in my corner.
Sure. I'll do just
I
heard it's a lot
That's
nicer
awesome.
venue.
Hey, Julie. Nice to meet you.
That's the next one.
that's your style, baby. Yeah.
I'm Kim.
So, are you at a asylum too, or
No, I'm at SDRs.
where's that?
Athos.
Oh, okay.
They renamed it SDR.
Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. We're working a lot from the place. So trying to incorporate that. Usually, what we're doing when we're trying to incorporate, especially during the freestyle scene. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a stance here. What I like to always say is, if it's jiu-jitsu, I got the sprawl and stuff. I'm not really too much concerned about shooting on me. But so I usually kind of come out here like this, kind of like almost like a Greco style. But we're gonna go into a wrestling stance. Okay. So what I like to do is I'm actually gonna be here. If I'm at a distance, I'm in a very athletic stance here where I can go explode quickly. When I start closing the distance, I start squaring up. Okay? So what I'm going to do is when I enter into my stance, or when I enter into my tie-up, I'm going to go kind of shooting the tie. So what I'm going to end up with a thumb block here and a thumb block inside the elbow. So we're going to go here and here. Okay? So like I said, we're here like this. I'm low. I'm just going to go shoot right into here. Okay? So once I get into this position, my arms are extended here. That's okay. I'm just keeping it at a distance. Okay? So once I'm here, I'm going to change my angle, and I'm going to come with a collar tie and an inside wrist. Okay? So I'm going to come here. I'm going to go shoot my tie here, and I'm going to come here to hop. Okay? When I'm hopping for my tie, I have this inside wrist tie here. Okay? And my head is either going to go inside his temple here, or my forehead is going to go inside his neck head. I don't want to go ear to ear. If I go ear to ear, I can't see his hips. I go here, I can see his legs and his hips. If I'm forehead, I can see his legs. You go ear to ear, you can't see it, and this is how you end up getting headlock, things like that. Okay? But there's no distance to actually attack legs there. Okay? That's it. We're here like this, we're going to go shoot our tie here. Okay? Immediately here. Like I said, if he tries to defend anything, this arm here I can control. The only thing that he could potentially do here is if he lifts his arm up to go around, I go for the leg attack here. Or if he brings his arm inside, like that, and go for the arm grab there. Okay? So we're gonna be here, okay, and we're gonna go shoot my tie here. As soon as I do this, it's gonna be turn, this hand's coming here, this elbow's coming down, and you're here. Right here. If he's undisciplined, his head comes down, immediately fire lock. Okay? So if his head comes down here like this, I'm immediately fire lock. And then I'm just going to go sprawl, bounce his head off the mat. Okay? If I come here like this and his head stays up, I have plenty of attacks with legs, things like that. Okay? So what I want you to do is shoot for the tie, and we're going to hop. Okay, we're going to hop, and this is if I came in here and I went for a club, they're going to call that, right? They're going to be like, oh, you're too rough here. But if I come in here and I go use my body, it's still the same impact, and I'm going to get a good club there without making it look like a club. Okay, and then I'm heading the neck bit there. Okay? So,
Orientation then.
So I'm here like this, right? So I'm shooting my tie like this. Right? And I say, I will jack this up. Okay? This thumb block here, thumb block down, thumb block here. Okay? When I'm coming across, this elbow's coming down. Right? This elbow's coming down here. This hand is turning inside this. Okay? So I say thumb block here, here. And then I'm bringing this elbow in here to my chest, and my head is here. Okay? Like I said, if they drop their head here, right to a front head lock. Okay? So the beauty of this grip. So Helen Morales was here like 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. If you have this grip here, the only way he can pull it out is there, right? If I have this grip here, he pulls it this way. I see him on there. I'm here, he pulls it out, it's right to my leg. Okay? Here, I can go right up to an underhook there, so it's easy stuff. But here, underhook, I gotta go move over here. Right here, it's just straight up. Let it go straight up. Okay, so it's gonna go hop here. We're here at a distance, snap inside. Head's in position. And then I say we can start attacking. Okay. Give it a go. 1, 2. Do that right until he goes head down.
Here. Thumb first, and then my position.
Yes. And then my forehead is driving.
That. Yeah.
So you said you were a brown belt?
Yeah. An old man brown belt though.
How long have you been doing it?
17 years
Okay.
off and on.
So I'm 15 years. So. Yeah.
I had 5 years off.
Yeah.
Torn labrum, torn rotator cuff. Yeah.
Yep. Understand.
Yeah, the deal, man. Hey. Old memory.
So the big thing is full pants. Just pants. Yeah.
Yeah, like the snake time start using.
Look at his back. That's not my thumb block is this one here. And this one right here. So my back end is my shoulder. Back is my shoulder.
I think I went too.
Then I do this one. Oh, so you're good then. You're good.
Right, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. Or,
So one of the things, it's like a Dave Schultz thing. We call it a Schultz tie. So he's here like this, and when they're in that stance, he calls it like shooting tie. Right. So because my hands are always standing over here because I don't want to tap my leg. My head is up, but it's a shooting tie. And then I say I have such a good angle here. I can start attacking here. If he moves his arm, and say he moves his arm and keeps his head up, I literally just lower my level. And I take my face into his ribs, and I'm right to my finger.
you like it before you even start the hand.
What's that? Yeah. Oh yeah. I say it's here. It's here. It's here.
Yeah, so we're not even engaging with that hand fight.
Yeah.
We're just going boom.
Yeah. And guess what? If I don't get the tie, it's back up. Right back here. Right back there. It's a sudden like whoa.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm trying to hand fight.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yes. It was literally it's from here. We're here. We're here.
Okay, so automatic connection.
Oh yeah. I've been coaching down there for 4 years. I've been coaching for 12 years. I was like, we're not the problem. We're not the problem. We don't start like this. I go, start down here and shoot your tie. Right? Because they all want to go, all right, let's get your tie here. We're going to come up here and do this. Like, we're not the problem. I said, be violent. Shoot your tie.
And that's why I asked. My automatic instinct is always
Yeah, oh yeah.
Grabbing it. So
Yeah. Yep.
The violinist is always trying to go.
Exactly. And so just think about that. You're like this. You go, whoa, and then you're here. Then you're like, dude, I'm all out of back here. And then if that doesn't work, just try to move back in. Come on here, right? Yes. Oh yeah. Especially that quick move when you come back to all this. Beautiful.
Brown out with Naga. Didn't do this exactly, but I just kind of gave him like a nudge.
Yeah.
Now when it's like moving, just like guarded. Oh, yeah, cool.
Yes. See how his head's down? Just like that.
It's like when you're not
When head lock, you just drag it down.
So let's go build off the front end. Right? So I said I'm here like this, my hands are here, shoot here. I said his head goes low. So I can either toss this arm into my other arm and here like this, and I get to my front head lock here. So when I get my front head lock, a lot of especially jiu-jitsu guys like to go lock behind the arm. And so a lot of wrestlers will reach up and stuff like that. So when I go to my front headlock, my elbow stays in tight and I hold it like a football. Okay? My other hand goes inside his elbow. So I say, we're here like this, we shoot here, pop here, right here. So elbows in here, it's under my chest because I don't want him to peek out. I don't want that, so I keep my elbow tight and I'm here. Okay? So if I take him to the ground, I will take my hand and I will grab his here, I'll pop here. But now I'm driving. And then I'm putting my chest over the back of his neck. Okay? So to go for like a go behind here, I just take my right hand, slap my belly, like this, reach around here, go here. As soon as I get around here, I'm gonna go inside right here, and I'll go try to get a wrist here, and I'll go inside my his leg here to kind of get in like a spiral ride position here. Yeah, because my arms in here, my legs in here, and then I'm just literally gonna go circling down here instead of that. And I say, once I have that, I got this wrist here, and I'm here. Immediately getting to my seatbelt here, and then I'll start worrying about my hooks. And I start worrying about my hooks here like this. But I want to stay chest connected here, and then I'll start looking for my trigger. Okay, so say here, shoot here, snap, right there. Say once we're here, I cover my head. I want to keep his head under my belly. His escapes from here is going to get a head out to the side here, head out to the side here. I'm here covering his head. I don't want him to pop his head out and start to shoot up on me. So using this to block his arm from reaching up to my leg, slap my belly, reach around here. As soon as I get past that elbow, I'm here. Arm goes inside the leg, right to a wrist. And I start fighting for that. And then from this position, my knee is inside here, and I'm just going to spiral my butt down until it goes down here. Pop here, here, immediately, seatbelt. Okay, I don't care about the hooks yet. I'll get those when I want to get them. And then what I'm going to try to do is I don't want to take him to the ground. Like I never want to take him to the ground here. I always want to try to finish him here. And the reason I say that is because his escape is him getting his back to the mat. Okay, so he's either going to try to slide down underneath me, like he's going to slide that way, or he's going to get his back this way. So if I'm sitting him up, I'm just focused on this. Hold him up here like this. Take this arm here. Keep my seatbelt connected. Walk, 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 walk. Once I get here, I'll reach the back of his neck. Now I'm like, all right, I got a good position. Take me away from finish. But I'm always trying to keep this foot seated up. I don't want him to go down the ground. Let's see what else. You good? All right.
Oh, 1, 2.
So see that right elbow? Keep that inside. Yes. And then try to get him on his elbow. Yes. And so right here. Right? So right now he could reach up and grab me. So I always would thumb block inside, like turn my hand this way. So now I can grab or push. So I can stop my belly with my right hand, reach around, grab inside the shoulder, meet it there. And then what I try to do is I can get that wrist. Because if you have that wrist, it's so hard to turn from there. And then pull down, and I try to keep that up. Yep. And I say, his escape here, like, what would you want to escape? You're either going to slide down or your back's going to go down, right? So I'm just going to constantly hold him up. And I tell you, if you can hold the dude up, you don't let him get his back. He gets frustrated without even submitting him. He's going to be pissed.
What was your mechanics for raising down again?
So here, so when I'm in this position, I can even if I get a good angle here, it might come over here like this. Not. But I can't like take this. Or here, and I try to keep my elbow inside my wrist because he wants to.
So you switch which arm was
right? But his head is down here,
You say things, whatever, closer.
okay.
And then from there, what? You just snap it down. Straight head with the mat.
Bounces head like that. Like literally sprawling. Yeah, see how it has lows there. Keep that elbow inside your chest. This way. So what I would call okay, straight down. Yes. Now, so now, you're going to put your belly. Yes, and now you take your right hand and touch your belly. Right, so and then reach inside the shoulder,
I like it. I've never
inside.
What's up? Hold on.
Yeah, it's usually drag, right? Just drag it, and then you're going to put your knee past it.
Then G, I feel like the guy in front is
Yeah, because I'm looking.
people
Yeah. What were we saying about the front left spot there?
No, I was like, I've never had someone help people in that position, but you always go to the side because you do, right?
Yeah.
And everybody wants that, feed that lapel.
Oh yeah.
Come across, so they want to get to that side.
Yeah.
If they can just translate to, no, you guys do the same thing, but I don't have the lapel anymore. So I'm giving you what you're saying.
Yeah,
You gets it.
Oh yeah, because I say they're there. I even say like if you get a seatbelt and you're on your knees there, they'll push you in, step around. Because their escape is on the back. There's no escape. You go forward.
They strap the head and
Well, so it's interesting. That's my his name is always around there. Right? And so if you stay elbows in tight and you need seatbelt, they can't get over your head. Right? Because he's gonna go and do and I say if you stay underneath them and then tight,
that guys go, they don't like go seatbelt. When they get their back, they like go double unders. Okay, and they'll let the guy choose which side he wants to go to. Because immediately you say, I'm the one to go to the right. I'm immediately.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what I should do is going right. So this is what I try to do, right? So I try to keep them. My hand here stays here all the time, right? So I want to keep chest connected here. I'll take my hand and I'll go here. Still, never left the seatbelt. Now crawl. Yeah, here. So now this is hard for him to grab my wrist, right? Because my hand is still there. Now I can come up here and pull that off. And then if he starts pulling his hand here, I just go back to my seatbelt. And then I keep him up because this is going to get him frustrated. Right? And then I'm going to go here like this again. Come back here over the shoulder. Okay? And then I start walking it back from there. And now my wrist is like big, right? And now it's not big. Right? Because once I get to here the back of the neck, it's like wide. And he's going to dig his chin down. And now I go here and underneath it. And then I cover. And now I'm like, am I going to finish it? Okay, I'm going to finish it. And then I go, okay, then I finish it. But I say, follow me on quick. I say, that seatbelt, I'm not going to do the seatbelt. Because it's funny because, like Dan says, like, oh, this is, submission is just a formality of like, control. Right? So if I'm here like this, no, it's not bad. Right? He wants to get out of here as fast as possible. Like, he'll start falling, especially if you get them down here and you sit them back up. It's so defeating. I did all that work to get down and just sat here back up. So I say, my hand goes here. Got that seatbelt. Seatbelt's still there. Now I start walking up his shoulder here. Keep going. Now I grab the back of his neck. Now my wrist is big. Okay, and then I start coming back in here. My hand's still seatbelt. This sucks, everybody. Okay, and then I'll come here and pull it out. If I have to get his chin over, I can shove his chin over here, right back here, and get that finish. But I say that flat wrist, and then here, just you're good, you're oh, that sucks. And then and I say, if you grab the back of the neck, that's when that wrist is flat. And when you hear, you're like, oh, that sucks. Then pull it out and finish it. And say, I won't pull that arm out until I'm like, I got this. If I don't feel like I got it, just can't stay there. And then I'm going to hold him up here. He's going to get frustrated, do back up, reset back to the position, do it again. And then I was like, we'll finish it. And I said, if I pull it out there and I don't like it, I'm going back to my seat.
What was the purpose of the big hand, slim hand? What was that?
So it's like this, right? So if I have it like this, right? So they're going to dig the chin, right? So they're going to dig. So I go here. Now this is the jaw. And then I go back to the neck here farther. It almost like works itself in. And then finish. But I said, I'm here. They're going to keep their chin dug. Reach back here, grab the neck. And it just automatically lifts it up. And it comes back. Right? He's going to prove it.
I just want to give you a little.
Right? So here like this. Okay? So it's there, right? I'm here. I got it, right? And now, once this is here, this is just, I'm not doing anything. And I already feel everything slipping. Right, Bob?
Really?
Because I feel his skin is just slipping through. I feel like this. So what I try to do with my back hand, I try to grab the hamstring and straighten my arm. And then I pull over. That's it. See how his right now his back is here. I go this. Lift him back up. Yes. And now he's going to want to go back down. Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, you see it. You're like this. It's like this. You're like, oh, that's.
Yeah, I think short term. You feel that bone. Hey.
Hey, so look. Keep over his head. Here, put your knee on the side. So now, move over there. No. Just like you're gonna go slap your belly with your left hand. Like literally slap your belly like this. Yeah, now reach around the head. Like your right, go like this, right? From here, slap your belly, reach around inside the shoulders. Go around. Just like that. Slap your belly. Go around inside. Yes, and then grab your shoulder and you come in. And as soon as you come around, so then you straight. Yeah, you're gonna shoot you.
No, you can go that way.
No, she's gonna drag it.
Oh, okay.
Then I put my knee there as soon as I get past that elbow. Yeah. And then so I'm just gonna pull on top, keep it seated up.
Yeah. Good, probably, since we're a little more comfy, if this kind of walk back, so then I go and get it. I just felt like I was really high.
That's right. You just feel like it's so high.
Yeah. So what I do here is once I stand the crack in my knee, I always forget that. Oh, yeah. Because now this is hard for me to get in. Yeah. And when you say, you wait till. Oh, wait. Yeah. So, yeah.
Trying to get him.
Very nice. I say it's because what you do is you climb here and you have to move it back and neck. And then we get the back and neck, you feel this on your jaw and you're like, oh. Yeah. And it almost forces that digging in there, but it's just kind of like very systematic, I guess. I'm here flat.
That's a new detail. You got to discuss that.
I'm not ashamed. Actually, I did this the other day.
Did you? Yes. You always do it the week before, then you teach it. You're like,
No, I showed it somebody. I showed it somebody. Yeah. All right, so that's it. You come here, shoot the tide, here. Okay, so say we're in this position here. Okay, cover his head. Do not let him escape. So I don't want to let him escape. And I can even go my knees down, cover his head. Because I say his escapes here, he's got to get his head out. You know, if I wanted to, I could do a little like short choke here where I grab. I have his chin cupped here, and I come up here, and then come right to here. That sucks. Right? But I say cover here is always there. We're going to come across here, reach in here. As soon as I get my knee past here, I start just tapping here. Okay? So, once I'm in here, you know, I can start working, coming out here. One of the things you can do is pull this arm up here like this. So over here, because I want to get it flat here. Okay, so I'm going to take this here, and put it over here, and shove it. Okay, let's go big on. So you're going to reach up here and grab this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Drive and move here. Right? So now, like he's on his belly here, you can't get up. Wait, can you get up here all that? Absolutely. Because of this torque on the arm. So then if I wanted to, I can do it on top and just go right to here and just go. Oh, yeah. Now to this position. Okay? That's it. Then I probably here. Right? I say then from this position we can either go to a little dorsal lock position, which is or I can just go to here in my arm. Yeah. Right. Let's try that. This is a glare ride. So that's it. We're here, the pop, snap down here, cover his head, in tight, slide my belly, reach down here, inside here. Okay, we're gonna reach in here, get that wrist. Okay, we're gonna grab this wrist here. He's gonna come out to the side here, hop it up on my leg here, and this goes here, and he goes flat. And I'm telling you, he can't do anything. Right? If his arm slips out, we're gonna get a nasty Kimura over here. It's the one on the right. If it comes out here, oh yeah. But I say he can't move from here. And then I say then we're gonna lift this up here, walk right up here, go into this position. That was good about that. Okay. And then I say there's tons of crap. It's like we wanted to go to that north side more. You go here, back there, like this.
Show me what you're doing. When you're breaking. Just stand inside it.
So once you get to this position here, like this here, so I can reach on and grab his other wrist here, but literally, he's good there. And then what you do is you take your elbow and shove it down, and he can't move. And that's it. Here. Like I said, you can lean for that arm bar back here, then up here. And he's gonna try to catch his. That's what you're about? Stretch it out. All right, you good to go?
Yeah.
One, two.
Take that right hand, grab that hand here. Yes. You're going to put that up on your hip. Yes. Now, what you want to do is drive your right elbow to the mat. Oh, wow. He's going to go. Just keep your
If they roll it there, or
So if they roll it down to the top, basically.
so like this way, right?
Yeah, but once you put torque on that arm, like I don't want to roll.
Yeah, no way. And that, so now you literally do top over and so.
And now you get that 3/4.
Yep. Yep. And so when you're in here, grab his arm there. And so now it's saying, if you wanted to go that north-south Kimura, step your knee over his head. Yeah, you're gonna set that one over and put your knee over his head. Yeah, so it's right there. Yeah. And then what I do is I usually deadlift that straight up as far as I can, and then I can turn. So you got to put that on. Yes, and slide to you're gonna go
Myself. That hurt my fucking shoulder.
take this.
Like you said, he gets like a year out of the
Yeah.
keep this over.
Are you worried about this forearms at all?
And then go right hand on wrist. So if you catch the wrist over there, the other side, and now literally take your right elbow, pull this up onto your lap, and then put your left.
I gotta switch.
Yeah, you're gonna pull that up onto your lap, and now literally drive your elbow to the mat. So see how his arm
You're
is?
good.
We want to try to get his arm in his armpit. Yeah, his arm in his armpit. So go back. So we want to get. So when I'm in here like this, I got the wrist here. I want to keep it up in here. So now it's up in here like this. Yeah, and I want to get that as deep as possible because this sucks to move, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't lift your head off the mat. It's just awful. And I have it my elbow pinned here, like I'm using one arm to control. So when I switch to me, it's more like inside. Yeah,
like a slide out.
Yeah, so like a feet up here like this. Gotcha. And then literally I can just drive that over. And then this arm over here will be there so you can't roll it towards you. And I say I just drive this forward here. So if I wanted to go half Nelson here, is if I go half Nelson here, I can hop sides and then flatten them out here, right? Like we're just crushing them this way here, right? And then I can go switch to right to my How's that work out?
It's great. I love the armpit initial attachment. Yeah, that's insane.
Yes. Yeah. And now, so you're gonna want to try to drive them flat. So try to put your right elbow to the mat. Yes. And I say you want to put a half in there, the left hand half. Yes. Now you can hop over on top of it. Yeah. See how his arm's popping out there? Yeah. That's where you can get more of there. But we want to try to keep it up in his arm.
Try to up more up, right?
Yeah. Like it's like literally up here because you can't do it.
More like chicken wing style.
Yes. Yes.
I like the Sonora from there as well.
It helped straighten my arm because I was like,
Yeah, that.
I'm just gonna since you grab it here, and you can put the other.
So you can also it's like you get the arm here, you're literally sitting there and you say because they're like this.
people just said through this and then walked around the head stacking.
Have you wrestled before?
Yeah, I did freestyle as a kid.
Okay.
Up until I was like 14 or something.
Okay. Are you from Texas?
Alaska.
Oh, Alaska. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I forgot all about that little stacking. I was like, what can I do that's cheeky? Well, yeah, because then they get stuck on their shoulders, right?
So you're gonna go under this.
So from there, they're basically stuck like that.
Okay.
And you can almost nip.
Try to get from turtle though.
Yeah.
So go from turtle.
If you like, you go down and show you. So if I get this over, whatever, yeah, that one's like the part. Yeah. Then I get this. Like I can just continue to walk. And like that's fine, but you want the other arm too.
Yeah, but then even if I get one arm out, I'm exposed.
Oh, they're gonna be on the side.
Yeah, I'm exposed.
That's it. Then
You
eventually.
want to lock your hands like real. Like they should end up lay down your back like this with your hand, both hands like this.
I'm trying to remember what they did.
And it's not really a jiu-jitsu thing.
It's like pinning.
Yeah.
Pin.
But you can do your favorite weight holds for fun.
Was that
It's kind of, it's pretty uncomfortable, honestly.
cross?
Yeah.
You go cross.
But yeah, you start walking more, and then eventually they'll just there's like a kind of tip.
Yeah, because I can't.
So one of the things we do, like a chicken wing in wrestling, so you have to keep your arm across, right? Because of this pressure. So in jiu-jitsu,
Yes.
right? You can literally go right up and put that pressure on your shoulder. So I say in jiu-jitsu, in wrestling, you can't go up and
Yeah.
yeah. So they have to go straight across. So it's like jiu-jitsu. Yeah. You're trying to say that, right?
Full Nelson style.
Yeah. So it's a neck cramp. So some probably most tournaments.
I think part of me was like,
Old school jiu-jitsu, neck cramps are like a thing.
I think when
You could go, you know what cow catcher is?
Yeah.
Right, so you can go cow catcher, like
Right.
lift the head up.
Yeah.
It's Cyborg did a seminar years ago at Genesis, and he's like, oh yeah, and you're like, oh god, that's
Right.
awful.
Right.
No one wants to do that.
The only place that they really say no to it, like all of them, can't.
What? Like a full Nelson similar motion. Right?
Oh yeah,
Just
full
just
out.
head. One of our kids got in trouble for doing that at Naga. They were in guard. We didn't teach them that. I don't know where to learn that.
So about real quick. So this is one of the things that if you shoot it on the left and they don't attack your front head, not push on the hips, that's not good. You'll come in here like this, so shoot in here, scroll, right? And I'll be here like this, they'll push on my hips with their hands, and so it grabs this, the blocks, and it comes here.
Yeah.
And then literally, it's like right to there. And so he does that all the time. Like,
Yeah.
And then they look at me like, I got that.
Right.
You did that a lot. You watch a bit of Demetrius Johnson. J-Rod.
Oh yeah.
He was wet. Demetrius shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right, you want to do some 1 minute goes? Sound good? All right, let's start in that front headlock position. That sound good? Yeah, that front headlock. All right. Hey, and front headlock means hand inside the elbow, put hands on the chin.
Sure.
Take it to him. But it's always a 10-second countdown.
Sit back flat. What are you doing your false freeze?
Get that under the hamstring.
What?
Oh,
You're out.
Oh, that's cool.
You can sit back.
Yeah, I know.
Just like a lazy boy said.
Yeah, I want to get this under the hamstring.
This on the far side? Like backside.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I didn't eat all that. I don't eat all that. False reapers are very lovely.
Oh, no. Yeah, definitely will. Yes. I did that years ago. All right, we get another partner. We'll do another round, then we'll do. Okay. Okay.
Julian, shall we?
Sure.
It's the regular, bro.
Sure. Yeah. Are we on the clock? Yeah. Okay, ready? Yeah.
Alright, we'll go, we'll finish much started, but we'll go 3 minutes and 3 minutes. So you start front headlock, first on top, start 3 minutes, anytime in that 3 minutes. And then you bring it back to it, and then yeah, so like, no. Like, if you get submission or whatever, just restart back. Okay. And then switch. Okay. You just want to go like, top out of out or 2 groups? Yeah, that's okay. Okay. That work? Yeah. Alright. You go down first. I'm probably down first. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's go Dusty. Right off. So you're just like boxing down the whole time? No. I thought I like boxing. What's talking? And so then, when I was a kid, I did it for. So your college fight is from
Jiu Jitsu. I never had it as like wrestling. Yeah, not at all. Because I feel like I play a lot of like back passing.
It's the reason that whenever you see someone do that, yeah. That's the reason I say it, because you're like,
No, I think it's trying. Just on scramble. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I really just trained like 5 times a night. Because I didn't want to. Yeah, I did freestyle. The land and NGRG state was incredible. This isn't allowed. Yeah. I have no idea why they did it. I'm not coming up. I hate it. I hate it. But I'm not even freestyle. To me, it's like lazy. It's very because I don't feel it now.
Oh, yeah.
So then I got spoke out. Oh, man. And I was looking for walking again. Yeah, I started at I have 2 kids as well.
Okay. I'll do that.
6 and 3. So 6-year-old started looking at 4, and then
Good there, buddy? Yeah, grab it up. Oh, okay. You got 1 second. Here's go down. I usually said 6 to 12. I cook wrestling.
yeah,
So what? I've always had to say so I'm doing it for 5 minutes.
yeah.
And I was like, but that's like,
Right.
but it's not like,
Body.
yeah, it's not a 3-year-old with
Right. Yeah, I used to start training 5 years breaking.
that's 3 years down there. You're down.
Oh, that's really hard.
Woo! So that was fun.
You learned how to do that and catch your own product. Oh, this week, yeah. It was pretty sweet. I don't think I'll ever get it live, but
I get it more from guard than I do.
oh, for sure, yeah.
Like there.
Yeah, actually, no, I think
And I always do it more like 2 calls to roll because I don't feel like getting it.
there was
evening class, position rounds.
Yeah.
I think it was either Joe or Jason, one of the two. I hit it.
Nice.
So
Yeah, it looks
It
sick.
does
And
work.
it feels. Oh, I believe it.
it's not something.
I feel like the only guys that I get home spots on are bigger guys because they're like, all right, like, they run up one and that's such a hard time stopping. Oh, yeah. Jeff's taking me from a spot up and going with this. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Really?
Yeah, really dating. Honestly, not dating.
You said you did a practice? Or? It's like outside trip. Jason and I, one of the worst times I've been making, that's not with real makeup, but I like to do like the inside drag. I push plant like the front.
Oh, yeah.
I like broke the shit. It hurt so bad, dude. I like, and he was like, you didn't even feel it. And I was like, what the heck? Yeah, it was no good.
And I was like, who did it first, man? Who did kickboxers sit there and get trees and shit, you know? Like,
Yeah, but they conditioned me. They're like rolling
Yeah.
cartilage.
ooh. But,
That's how we get cauliflower.
true.
That's right.
Nice. That was great. Yeah, that was the 3 times to get out of there.
I know. I was thinking, when I looked over in a minute, I was like, 45 cents.
Thank you, Mark. This win. That's pretty slick, dude. You guys did a good job. The backside, the major center. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know why you do that. So what are you talking about? Over here. So, right. And he was like, outside. So we're going reverse up. Reverse it. So I want this. I want to be here. Oh, I see. And we were catching. Yeah, you're trying to catch that. I see. Yeah, we were going to put a good catch. Okay. I just had to present for yourself. I was like, oh. Yeah. I've been trying to be a little bit more, I've been so anti-speed for, I mean, I want to, I tell guys all the time. Anybody who started in the last 5 years said that having taken this position to learn because they're learning Legolas tennis. Right. Legolas started getting real popular like 14, 15. I'm the old school racing guy. Yeah, oh yeah. We couldn't do ankle lock for senior level football. Right. I got put on the wall for a day. For staying. Oh, you're on the wall. Wow. Yeah, right? Yeah. The pads. So the pads on putting my foot bad positions. Now I got guys like Legolas and they're like, oh, hi, thank you. So that was like day one at a time. The half guard, with the setback, and you know, on my shit. Just like that. So there was like, who knows, dude? There was like, I turned the 2 guys that messed you off. Native, Landon, really young guys, purple belt, really good white box. Every round I would start, right, high up. So, yeah, you do it like 7 times in a row. What do you want to do? It's still, it's a work in progress. That's why. Will, purple belt, like, really good. So if you're like you got some protocol? And I think one hell of a run for his money, and he gave his out after, but he got that's why they are really good. I got a super fat Friday night. Yeah, Pretty stoked about it. Too hot. You don't have the hoodie on. That's all them I like that. That's all really. That's I try to do an IBJJF every 2 to 3 months, so that way I can just keep my weight. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole point. I did Austin 2 weeks ago. Austin, IBJJF. Oh, okay. Hey. I had a great beer, great piece of pizza, any bread, like 2.5 months. It was over New Year's and Christmas and all that. So I was like, you have a goal. You get money to eat. You know what you eat now. Make sure I'm working out, make sure I'm dieting, sleeping. And that's probably what I'm trying to do. QE. Okay, nice. Big organizers? Yeah. Nothing like a cue ball. Yeah. Don't mind. You go building ready. 5. Second floor. Yes, sir. Yeah. I was like my home for years. When were you in that? I was in 14. I was there. What are you doing? Staff sergeant. No shit. I worked on BF3 with Kenny Foster. No shit. Yeah, and then I was DCMA for a year, so I got there at 13. I worked 13. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah. So the help boys were KJ, Allen, Mark Allen. KJ, Gary Greenwood was. Yeah. So when I was there, when I got there, Chris Gibbs was on BF1, the British were on BF2, Kenny Foster. Yeah. So I was on third shift for a while. Yeah. I was there with you know, Monday. Sergeant Monday, big fat young man. Really good on basics. Monday. So it was me and another Marine. I was there with FSC1. And then Kyle, FSC1. Yeah.
I told you two work together.
Are you 200? Nice. I'm actually sitting there. I'm 220 right now, sitting there. I'm on next to the FT team and all those guys. On the F-16 side.
You work for Lockheed too?
Right there. Everybody. Oh, I used to. You know what's funny? Never works there. And you're like, oh.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She's so big. It's such a huge building, bro. I never went to the main plant.
Right.
I used to work in building 8 in the engine shop. That's what I worked as a specialist. I never went to the factory. So, do you know so-and-so who works with the system? I'm like, I've never been in my life. Now, so, you work for yeah, that's all I get.
Yeah, I had a trial up in camp. I know, kids, what if they camp, full company. Like I said, yeah. That's what I told you. I usually drive, I park on the backside of the plant, off the bomber. So I come down Silver Creek. So I either come down White Stone, hit this way, or hit Silver Creek. So that's what I told them. Like, I drive by this place every day. I've never thought of them.
So usually one class. David Bridges is studying I'm taking time off. So yeah, the morning was
We were there. I was at SPR for 2 years. And my wife last year, the kids all started. Okay. And yeah, just kind of didn't dig it. Beginning of the year, and then I don't like it, didn't dig it. But now we're pretty good. And I'm like,
The academy, not jiu-jitsu. They like to do
yeah. So your wife out on
I get the blue. The blue belt. All three of my kids, like 3 or 4 cycles. But I've been training for a while. I'm up in Houston.
yeah.
That's a high man. So I'm like, yeah. I was trying to find someone fitness center.
Really good.
This guy just been gym hop. Okay. We just got him all over the place.
rock. Yeah. Yeah. 30 something? Yeah. Eastern. North, yeah. We're like 10 or 12.
That's what I tell. It's slippery.
No. It's just funny because, Luder? He lives in Rock, yeah, right. But in the academy is yeah, I wish there was. Yeah. 100%, yeah. But they gotta just constantly be doing it. It doesn't seem like it pays off for a long time. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah. Really? Okay. Right.
It sounds like we're starting more.
Okay.
So right now I got I think there was some.
Right.
And then it's like, so I think like 6 kids that have that. I got like 8 other kids that have
From other places?
yeah.
Around.
I know about this one tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. True. Okay.
Like I remember.
Yeah.
And one kid.
What's his name? Okay.
So,
Do you know Gus? He trains with us. Augustus, yeah. I have no idea.
you know, like,
Yeah.
this is like, my son.
That's crazy.
That's how I was. Yeah, right.
So at least you're ready. You're
You know, this place, every place in this county, I think, is awesome. They all hate each other. It drives me crazy. I really like kind of run. It
took a year to practice. Because you don't be a 3, be a 4, be a 5.
Ready?
So that's really hard. I like style. The different problems. So it's on the whole bunch of But I turned this way and grabbed the leg. Damn it, wrong way. There's also the sit where you kind of mix legs and fall, and then you just drape your legs over kind of north south, and then pop the arm out. Which you got to go the wrong way. Go right way. Go right way. And then it's like, like it's the leg. You don't jab on it. Yeah, nice. That's working, baby. Nice. Really? Oh, Jesus. Yes. Hey. Yes. Y'all are country boys are way the hell out there. I mean, you know. All around.
I think you got by the box.
So we got a guy out there that works with bees at QB2. Amy Jaime Carino. Okay. He's from the town. Yeah. All world there. So we're not tired. I'm tired of like that. That's a cool place. Better than more. That's why we actually brought the baby their first batch of F-35. So I was there at the sea up there. Just like you right back. Yeah, I've been on the ice. My first boat attachment was F-35. That was my last boat that I cruised on. But in Rocky, I was in Sable. You were looking at myself. Opposite France, like you ever been on networks? Oh yeah. So I was investing with all that. Yeah, I worked for Max. For 3 years. Oh no. That was a great old thing. Good stuff.
On Friday, not Saturday. I was over there like, yeah,
Friday Night Lights.
It's
on
gotta be
Saturday.
smart with the leg. Watch for this move right here. Go. Telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
I only got 5 minutes to play with the guy.
Yeah, man, you gotta go.
All right, go. We got time to be fucking around.
All right.
All right, have a good night, Miss Kim. Take care.
I went back to the axe, picked up Gunny, and they're like, hey, we got number for you. So we're gonna send you the OT, the DT, the max.
Okay.
Now the OT is the next step in the dock. I worked there for 2.5 years, and I was year one.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a good time, man.
Yeah.
It's actually the role I'm looking at right now. With Monty, I'm there for 4 hours. They got supposedly an FTC position.
Really?
So I'm gonna try to.
Oh, like flights up to at one work there.
Whoa, so build an 8 for nodding 3 jets a year.
Really?
So the goal is, what they want to do is they want to identify aircraft early in the production and run all this wire as it's getting built.
Really?
Yeah, so I see us 150. They're going to be a flight test work for the packs. They're going to mod everything as it goes down the line. They're doing all the mods now. Pull the engines, all that shit.
Yeah. So, it's like cost.
Yeah, man.
And she's fucking up. You know, I'm trying to wear that bullshit. I'm gonna call it one my hair. I haven't nothing yet, so.
Yep.
I love turkey in my house, so.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Thanks for stopping in there, fellas.
Yeah,
man.
you guys should do this more often, man.
So,
Yeah,
so on Friday nights, we do a survivor night. Not this Friday, but so what we do is depends on how many people are here. We do like Shark Tank, where one guy goes in the middle, and everyone like he might start bottom, like back take. He stays there for how many guys there? So 1 minute, and then everyone goes through. And we go through pretty much every bad position, and it's just like
Every position up there.
yeah. So
All the big ones.
Friday night's usually pretty fun. Usually 4 or 5 guys is where it's
That's
fun.
like a sweet spot.
Yeah, three
Rest, recovery.
Yeah.
three sucks
Yeah.
because you're always moving.
Yeah.
6 or 7, it's like sucks for the guy in the middle, but everything.
Right.
Yeah, but that's usually pretty fun. Then we're doing the Grand Prix thing on
Yeah, I saw that. That's
the
awesome.
27th.
That's awesome. You compete?
Yeah, I do that every time.
Some of our guys do that, right?
Yeah,
Q won the last one.
Yeah, Brandon did it. Brandon beat me in overtime.
Yeah.